Beat it up.
Hey, this MegaRan. What you working on now, man?
I'm working on so much stuff, man. I just wrote a book. Let me show you this book.
Yeah.
This book's called Dream Master. It's about my life coming up, you know, from Philly, moving out to Phoenix. I used to be a teacher, so like having those journeys in this book and how we got started. And you know, the journey through like nerd rap and finding myself and finding my voice and all that. So yeah, I just finished the book. I'm working on an audiobook version of it next, which is going to be
What's
like,
the name of the book?
it's called Dream Master. So yeah, you can get that wherever you get books. If you on Amazon or wherever else, get that free shipping. It
Yo,
is,
MegaRan. I'm not
yes,
trying to be funny or nothing, but why does that look like a picture of Little Rail on that joint?
oh, stop. There you go. There you go.
Yo, put that book up again,
All
man.
right, I got to put it up. All right.
It
Look
look
at
a little bit like Lil Rel, but I feel you.
It do.
What?
Oh,
What's up?
man.
People say I look like Lil Rel a lot, so it's all good.
All right. Dream.
MegaRan, what subject did
It's
you?
Dream Master.
Dream Master,
I taught
man. Go on
reading.
and get that joint, y'all.
I taught reading. I taught like history to middle school kids. So like, I think that kind of made me a better MC for sure. Like, because anything you know about teaching, especially middle school, when I used to be a substitute for a long time, and when the teacher ain't there, substitute, it's a free day, it's a party.
Yeah.
You know, so these kids going wow. These kids are gonna wild out. So for you to come in and somehow get their attention, and I used to do it through rhymes. Like I would freestyle with them, all kinds of fun stuff.
I was just about
And,
to
like,
ask you that.
oh yeah. And so the other teachers would kind of hate on me. They'd be like, "Oh, okay, you Mr. Fun Teacher, okay." You know, like, they was hating, like, oh, because they hated the kids hated all of them. They're like, "Oh, can I go back to his class?" And they're like, "Nah." But yeah, but I always say like it's performing. It's still performing. So whether you standing up in front of a crowd of 1,000 or you in front of 30 kids, like it's still being able to perform and like activate them, get them to believe in you, get them to rock with you. So it's the very same thing. So that made me.
The kids is harder because they actually tell the truth like 85% of the time. So
You're right. You're actually right about that.
Man, they're gonna tell
Kids
you.
gonna be like, I don't know, man. You ain't better than my cousin, because my cousin rapping.
Yo, did you ever end up sliding in some Black History on them?
Oh yeah, all the time, man. I did because Black History Month was always my favorite time. So I would give them all kinds of cool like facts, and then so I remember a couple times Black History would start running over to March, and I'm still talking about somebody black, or we still watching some movies, and they'd come in my room like, why, we still doing this Black History stuff? And I'm like, yeah, like like the principal would get mad for sure. Like I tried to press it, especially out here. I'm in Phoenix. I'd have like 2, 3. Yeah, like I'm like, how you gonna hate on Black History? Bro?
How you gonna hate on Black History? Black race, I call race.
And we do white history all year long.
All year.
A couple of extra days for some Black history.
They give us the.
I don't want to turn this show political. You understand? So I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna just leave it. I'm for the people that will be able to see this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do this. Look, for the people that can only hear it.
And y'all out there in Arizona.
Oh yeah, you already know what it is out here. It's
almost kind of being out there in Alabama.
Bro, it almost is like it was talk about a rude awakening. Like I came out here, I was teaching in Philly, and then I came out here. I thought I was just gonna take a job for a year, hate it, and then leave. But like I wound up meeting my wife out here. Like things kind of worked out. But like I got like to this place and I looked it up, like the list of the ranking of all the states in like education, and Arizona is like 48th. Like out of the 50 states, bro. Like so I think it's only like Mississippi and New Mexico behind it. And like I'm just like, damn, like so that made me want to leave, but then people was like, but that means they need you out here,
right? Exactly.
Like they need you.
So you went out to change the world, man.
Yeah, I guess I gave it 2 years. I gave it 2 years, and I was like, nah, I'm doing this rap thing. I'd rather take my chances being an indie rapper than
educate through your raps. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. I can educate.
How was
through
it
the rap.
working out for you?
It's pretty good, man. I quit teaching in 2011, so that was 10 years ago, and that was the day that I quit to do a 50 city tour, and it was like, all right, tour or these badass kids. All right, I'm gonna take this tour, and so just never looked back, man. So it was almost 10 years to the day. It was early in May that I did it, and I'm glad, man. I never looked back. Like I had put out an album that I saw was doing pretty good, and while I was teaching, and the album was like top 10 on iTunes, and I was like, oh dang, okay, this might be like a real thing. And then I just looked at the list of artists, and I don't remember everybody, but I remember I was next to like Kanye and like Lil Wayne, and I was like, wow. They ain't got day jobs. I'm out. So that's the day I decided, like, nah, this ain't for me. And like, I'm gonna come back maybe, you know, at some point, maybe when I retire. I do want to teach kids or mentor in some way, you know, when it's all said and done, because I feel like kids need it, man. And like, but hip hop is kind of some of the best ways, like, because they all into rap. They all, you know, they all want to rap. They all want to do these things. But like, I think talking to them like through that is kind of like a dope way to do it. So,
I think teaching kids your genre of rap would be dope, because every kid think you gotta be tough to be a rapper and stuff like that. You gotta carry a gun, you gotta be in a gang, you gotta do this. So that would kind of change, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things, man.
That's true. Like,
you don't have to be, really. You
really don't. I mean, you know, but people look at it like that's what everybody does, so they feel like they have to. But I talk to kids now every once in a while, like through Zoom and stuff, since they've been doing this, and they always be like, hey, you never been on MTV? Like, I don't remember seeing you on, you know, how many TikTok followers you got? You know what I mean? Like, that's how kids judge success. And it's like, I want to let you know that you don't have to be doing that to be successful. Like, you could just do what you want to do. Find your group of folks who are into it and do it, you know? And so I think that's the best lesson I learned, was just like, find your tribe. I saw that somewhere in like a book. People was like, man, you find your tribe and they're going to rock with you to the end, you know?
I think one of the dopest rappers is a nerd, and I hope he don't think I'm dissing him, because he'll tear me to pieces, but
who are you talking about?
Is dope.
Eminem
is a dope. To know those type of words and say them the way you do, you have to be into, you know what I mean? You're not on the streets.
Yeah, he's like a word nerd, you know?
You're not in the gang and stuff.
For sure.
His movie even showed that, like, he's not no gang. He wasn't robbing people and stuff.
Nah.
He had it hard, though.
He was just dope. He was good at words. He's like a word nerd, dope. You know, like I really appreciate when I can hear like people and I listen to him and be like, okay, like, all right, he using some cool vocabulary words, or like he doing something different, you know? So, but don't get it twisted. You know, I grew up on Wu-Tang, Nas, you know, Jay, Common, Boot Camp, everybody. Like, that's the stuff that I think kind of forms lyricism, at least a standard for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, but you can take what you've learned and then kind of just flip it and twist it, you know what I mean?
All right, so when you guys want to start your own side hustle, your own business, whatever it is that you guys want to do, people are going to call it your little business, right? They're going to call it your little business, your little side hustle, but that's okay. When I wanted to start my own hair care line, someone told me, aren't there already hair care lines out? When I wanted to start selling courses, people told me that's all you do is sell stuff on the internet. And when I decided to buy rental properties instead of investing in my own personal house, people told me that you don't own a home, you own houses. So people are always going to have something negative to say, but it does not matter. What they're really doing is projecting their insecurities onto you, right? They really want to be in the position that you're in, to have that faith in yourself to accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish. Owning my own business outweighs the benefits of me going back to a 9-to-5. So there's no reason to give up.
This is Monsta Nation Jade, and I think you should start your journey to financial freedom right now. So go to the website that you see here, or click the link in the description below, or find me on IG and click the link in my bio, Exotic Jade Eyes. Thank you for listening to Monsta Mondayz Podcast. Please join us every Monday from 8 to 10 p.m. West Coast time and 11 to 1 a.m. East Coast time. Every single Monday, Monsta Monday on the Dash app. Also, check out out these awesome shows from the rest of our podcasting family. The Funny Farm, East New York Radio, All Elements Mix Show, the Star Power Collective, La Cosa Nostra Radio, 5150 Mix Show, Block News Live, Vinyl Coffee Mix Show, and Hidden Gems. Check them all out under the Delicious Vinyl radio station.